Hello, 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 my beautiful Dolly family. How are we doing today? I hope that we're doing good, but if not, big hugs to you. I'm gonna scoot. Let me see. I feel like I'm just like, there's like a fine line, like where I'm like just so up in your face. Like when I'm doing my change in chats and stuff like that, I like to be closer to you guys because I want you guys to be able to see the details of the babies and stuff. But today is coffee chat with Leisha. So I'm gonna be back just a little bit so I'm not like, whoo, I should have cleaned my glasses. You probably can't see, but I can with the light coming down on me. That's okay, we're fine, we're fine. I do have my coffee today. My mug of choice is my Marie mug from the Aristocats. Yes, yes. I am drinking peppermint mocha, a Starbucks peppermint mocha coffee blend, and then I put a little sweet cream oat milk creamer in it, and it's delicious. I really like it. And yeah, and here at Binkies and Blankies Nursery, we are ushering in Christmas. That is right. Yes, we are. I am gleefully and happily letting Christmas come. I have decided to take Christmas back and make it what I want it. You know, lots of people celebrate the holiday or don't celebrate the holiday for many reasons, and that's fine either way you go. I, you know, could very well not like this holiday either because a lot of things have happened to me in the past around this holiday. But I personally, just my personal thing is I'm choosing to remember the good times and making it what I want it to be. I was kind of doing that anyway, and then Dax over at Encrypted Angels Nursery, he had said something about, you know, regardless of how you, and this was for Thanksgiving, I think, but regardless of however it is that you decide to celebrate the holiday, do it your way, and I agree wholeheartedly with that. And so I am making it mine. I have my Christmas tree up. I am so enjoying the lights on it. One of my favorite things has always been my Christmas tree and the lights. I turn my overhead light off, have like a lamp on and maybe my little fake fireplace that I love so much, and just the glow of the Christmas lights off the Christmas tree, to me, is beautiful and cozy and heartwarming. It's wonderful. So, yeah, so we're ushering in Christmas over here, and it's fine if you don't. It's fine if you're like, I am not bringing out anything till after Thanksgiving, or if you're one of the people that are like, I don't celebrate the holidays. That's fine too. I say we do what makes us happy, what makes us get through the season, right? That being said, I do have some new faces to introduce you to. We're going to get to that. But first I want to, I wrote notes, guys, and I actually brought them in the room with me. Who am I? Okay, so, oh goodness. So this time of year can be extremely stressful and overwhelming and hard to handle, to say a few things. It can also be beautiful and heartwarming and everything you could dream it to be. You know, we just discussed all that, right? But one of the things that I have been making myself do is do a little bit of self-care, and I'm trying to keep myself in check for this holiday season, to bring that in and yeah, sorry, train of thought sometimes just flies out that window. I get to thinking about other things, and then okay, so self-care, that's what we're talking about. Like, I was discussing it with myself in my head as I was trying to discuss it with you guys. I've got to stop doing that. So self-care, one of the things a long time ago somebody taught me was box breathing. And over the years, I've had several people tell me about box breathing. And if you do it, I mean, for me, it does help. It helps. And I think the reason why it helps is because it makes you focus on your breathing and not what's happening around you. Okay, so box breathing is, they use it in the military, on their soldiers, they teach their soldiers it. I've been told, I've not been in the military, but I've been told they do. And so what it is I'm going to explain it to you, and then I'm going to ask us together to do a couple rounds of box breathing, before I get into a little bit more of this video. Okay. So box breathing is, you take 4 breaths in. So a deep count of 4 breaths. So 1, 2, you like your second, 3, 4, hold it for a count of 4. So you're holding your breath, 1, 2, 3, 4, exhale for a count of 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then hold again for a count of 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. And then you repeat that process as many times as you need to. So let's see if we can do this together. We'll do it twice. And the reason, because some people have told me I do it wrong, you're only supposed to do for a count of 3. But I remember being told a count of 4 because it's called box breathing. A box is a cube. A cube is made out of squares. A square has 4 sides or 4 corners. That's the way it was explained to me, so it's always stuck to me that way. So if you already do this and you do a count of 3, you can do a count of 2, a 6. I think you could do whatever you're comfortable with, but I just go with a count of 4. All right, so first let's get ourselves a little loosened up and get kind of comfortable where we're at, okay? And now we're gonna breathe in for a count of 4. All right, so I tried to count as I was thinking. I was trying to multitask there, but that did help. Man, I feel like that felt really good to do that. So we're gonna do it again. I'm gonna try to go a little slower and keep my count on pace better for you. But here we go. So remember, breathe in, hold, breathe out, hold, and then you can repeat it if you'd like to, or you can be done. All right, ready? Oh, I forgot to hold. I done messed us all up. Let's start over. Oh my goodness, I got all ahead of myself. Okay, ready? Okay, ready? Breathe in. Okay, there we go. So that was 2.5 box breathing, but you can do that several times, and it does, like, I already feel a little calmer. And that's something that you can do to kind of help yourself calm down, because overwhelm is it's a big thing for me. Getting overwhelmed is something that happens often, and so sometimes if I can just either find a place to sit wherever it is I am and do it, or if I can escape and step away for a moment and do it and then come back, it helps. Okay, so but we're going to talk about a little bit more self-care. So we just did our box breathing, and then another thing is to set realistic expectations for yourself for this holiday season. I know a lot of times, especially not now so much, but when I was younger and I had children, I wanted my children to have the absolute best Christmas that they could ever have, that I could supply for them. And I usually did. I usually did, but sometimes I would really set unrealistic expectations or try to keep up with the neighbors when, you know, that's not the way our family was. Our family was different. And so now it's just me, my husband, my youngest son, he's kind of in and out. I have 2 older sons, a daughter-in-law, and 2 wonderful grandsons. And we do make our own traditions, and we have come to the realization that we don't need to buy our grandchildren every single thing under the sun, and we don't need to keep up with, say, the other grandparent. We buy what we can afford, what I think, you know, what we think, me and my husband, we discuss it, what we think they would like, and we go with that. They have a great Christmas. They have a couple toys to open usually. We usually try to get them some like pajamas, you know, some fun little things, but also useful. And that's, you know, I love to bake and cook. And one of my unrealistic things that I set for myself is cooking all the cookies, like every single cookie out there I want to make, and I can't. So what I've done in the past years is I've chosen like up to 4 cookies, and I will throughout the season, you know, bake those 4 cookies. I don't have time to bake every day, you know, that's not a realistic expectation for me. So those are just some things that I have to do for myself. And that, you know, we're all different. We live differently. We got different families, different circumstances. So just set realistic expectations for yourself. I think that would help a lot at this time of year. Of course, getting enough sleep and rest. Yes, I have to remind myself of this too, because your body needs to recharge. Sicknesses are abound. So getting enough sleep, you know, at least, what is it? The daily recommendation is like 8 hours. So at least your 8 hours. And then throughout the day, have small rest periods. You need that. You need to recharge. You can't, our human bodies are not physically made to go, 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 go. We are made to go, rest, go, rest, go, rest, because our bodies need that. You know, think about it. If those times in the past, especially me, when I've went, and the end of the day, I'm so tired, I can't even stand myself. Like, I don't want to hear my voice. I don't want to see myself in the mirror. I don't want to touch my own arm. I'm just so irritated and done with the day because I'm so exhausted from just going and getting no rest that it's not good. It's not good for you. So make sure you're getting your sleep and getting your rest. Let's see. Take a break from social media. Yes, if you have to take a break for a day or 2 or a week and you are not watching my videos and commenting, I may worry about you for a minute, but I'm going to be like, I bet they're taking a break, and good for them. Good for them. I'm not going to be upset if you take a break and miss a week's worth of my videos. I am going to be just fine with that. I would rather you be well and recharged and energized to do what you need to do in your household or your life than worrying about what's going on in social media. And that goes for Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, Snapchat. We have way too many social media outlets now, so all of them. Step away when you need to. I was just saying that with the box breathing, you know, sometimes, like, especially in social situations, you can't really get away, but if you can just, you know, excuse yourself to go to the bathroom and go sit down and do your box breathing for 10 minutes or something, and just have a few minutes to yourself to kind of recharge and reset yourself to get through the rest of whatever social event that you're on or in or what have you, then make sure that you're doing that. Make sure that you can, you know, it's not selfish and it's not rude, and you would be surprised about how many people actually do this. So step away and take a break for yourself when you need to. Take time for yourself. Yes, that goes on with resting and stuff like that. Make sure you're taking time for yourself. You know, play with your dolls, crochet, color, diamond art, you know, make sure you're doing these things that you love. Sometimes just sitting and doing nothing, you know, take 10 minutes, 15 minutes to sit there and like just go, oh. Take time for yourself. You deserve it. You do a lot and you deserve it. Also, this time of year is a hard time of year because of a lot of us have lost loved ones around this time, or we've lost loved ones throughout the year and they're not here around this time. And it's okay for you to be happy and to be sad. It's okay for you to be joyful and still grieving. It's okay for you to mourn that lost one, but also honor the memories that you have with them. And that's what I'm doing this year. I'm really learning to think about all the good memories. You know, yes, I miss these people dearly that I've lost, but I'm also sitting here thinking about all the good memories that we have, and it makes my heart happy. And it's better for my mental health, you know? So honoring those that we've lost is part of the holidays. It really is. It sounds bad, I guess, maybe. I don't know. It sounds not right, but it's true. Because, you know, I went and did research about these things, right? Like a couple I came up with myself and then others, and the honoring the ones that we've lost was something that I found, and I read a little on, and I was like, you know, you're right. This time of year is hard for a lot of people for a lot of reasons, and a lot of reasons are because we've lost our loved ones. But, you know, it's okay. It's okay to be sad. It's okay to be sad and happy, you know. So just remember that. Just remember that. Okay, so with that being said, let me do my shout outs before I forget, because we're like halfway through the video, I think, already. So this week's shout outs are going to Tater Tots Nursery, Reborn Tatty, Josie's Jungle Room, Dolls in the Cradle, Nanny's Reborn Nursery, and Nanny, somebody nominated you for a shout out in my comment section, so I made sure to get you on the list, and Linda's Romper Room. These are all safe channels that you can comment and interact with, and they don't care what kind of dolls you have. So I like to shout out safe channels. So if I shout out a channel, you know, I'm pretty sure it's safe. And if for some reason something happens and it's not, I'm horribly sorry. You know, I have just, I haven't had any trouble on these channels, right? Let's see. All right. So now let's address the bear in the room. Okay. Are the bears in the room? So the other night, last weekend, my hubby and I went on a date, and we ended up just going to our local mall. We walked around, we had a little dinner, looked at all the fun Christmas stuff that's coming out. I love doing that. And of course there's a Build-A-Bear in our mall, and I may or may not have, I totally walked out with this big guy. He's huge. Oh my goodness. So this is, and I got his little mini too, because you know how they have the minis now, so I couldn't walk out without his mini. So this is Grizzy. That's his like official Build-A-Bear name. He is from, they have their own movie. It's called like Glisten Under the Mistletoe, or I don't know, something like that. But he's one of the characters in the movie.
Don't worry about me, kid. I got this. Now I finally get why they call it a bear hug. I have a temper, but I'm working on it. I'm a good grizzly now.
I think that's all he says. But I did get the voice in him, and I bought the shirt. This shirt was actually made for him, and it says, "I'm the reason Santa has a naughty list." And then we bought the little scarf and hat. It was another separate purchase, and he had to have the shoes. And then this is little Grizz, and he has a little shirt too. It says Mini but Mighty, and the shirt that you have to pay extra for the shirt, of course. But his name in my nursery is Clark Grizzy. That's right. You know who I'm referring to, right? Yes. So this is Clark Grizzy, and this is little Junior, or mini Clark Grizzy. And that is his bear. I'm not going to give it to any of the babies. That's Clark's bear. But I was so thrilled to get this. I love Build-A-Bear, and I was so happy to get this guy. He's he gives such good hugs, and yeah. So everybody, welcome to Binkies and Blinkies Nursery. Clark Grizzy and little Junior, our mini little Grizz. But yeah, I know, I'm a big kid at heart. I can't help it. I love these things. And my husband, he loves that I love these things. He said it's you know, he said you get the joy out of the smallest things sometimes, and it's just wonderful. I'm like, yeah, it is wonderful. So there's that. And then let's see. I barely have stopped talking, haven't I? I haven't drunk hardly none of my coffee. Time for a coffee sip. All right. That was really good. So now I have a little bit of fun for us to end the video on. So I have a Dolly Q&A. Oh, no. I know what I wanted to tell you guys before we get to our Dolly Q&A. So I've had a couple tags. I never keep up with them. Never. So I had the whole live theme tag, but I forgot about it and I forget to mention it. And it's kind of hard sometimes. And I don't do live, I don't do a live show every week. And speaking of lives, no live. So this is going out on Friday. So today's Friday. So what's the actual date? So it would be, I don't know. It's Friday. We're just going to say I think it's the 14th. No, the 15th. Somewhere around there. Okay. Somewhere around there when this video is officially going out. November 14th, 15th, Friday. Okay. There is not going to be a live, but I will have a live. I looked at the calendar and I think it said like the 21st is a Friday. So I'll have a live then. And then of course there won't be one during the holiday festivities, Thanksgiving week, and I won't have one because I'll be spending time with family. So, yeah. So, anyway, there's that. I'm glad I remembered that too. And, I'm actually, and then I had, what was it? Cabbage Patch Kid Thursday or something. Well, I keep forgetting to show them on Thursday. It's just something, right? So I am coming up with my own tag. You guys can play along or not, but I'm doing it for myself more than anything so that I can showcase some of my things that I want to showcase. So my tag is going to be Small Doll and Stuffy Saturday. So I have small dolls and of all kinds of Barbies and Monster High, Rainbow High, just smaller in size baby dolls. And then I have a ton of stuffies, and I would like to showcase some of them too. So I usually want to put a video out on Saturday, and Saturdays are usually ones that I don't have a thing to put out. So I thought if I made myself something, then I'll be like, oh, I have something for Saturday, right? I know there are other tags on Saturdays, and I'm probably going to incorporate them in there too, because I think there's like a pajama Saturday or something like that. And I don't remember. I know there's a couple though. But this way we can show off our small dolls and stuffies on Saturdays. So if you guys would like to join along, feel free to. If you don't want to, that's fine too. You can just watch me show mine. All right, so now we're going to go with the Dolly Q&A. You guys are more than welcome to put your answers down in the comment section below to these questions. And if you have a YouTube channel and you want to do the Dolly question Q&A, feel free, hashtag Dolly question Q&A, you know, what the heck. Tag me in it and I will watch it and share it. So number one is, what kind of dolls do you collect? Well, thank you so much for asking. So I collect, so my main collection, everybody knows my main collection is right now is reborns or reborn-like dolls, right? Replicas. I also really, really love the Rubens Barn Babies. I have 2 of those. Now I'm not really collecting more of those. If I got some more, I'd be fine. If I don't, that'd be fine too. But I love the 2 that I have, little Sophia and Oscar. Cabbage Patch Kids. I absolutely still adore my cabbies so much. And every time I get one down to hug or hold or change or do whatever, I'm like, oh my, I fall in love with them again, all over. I do the Our Generation and, you know, various 18-inch dolls. I've got a Welly Wisher who I love. I do want to put an American Girl into my collection. I don't have an American Girl. I have a Madame Alexander 18-inch doll. I collect Star Wars alternative dolls and I have an Avatar alternative. I collect the Rainbow High, the Monster High. I collect vintage dolls. I've gotten quite a few dolls from my childhood and I love them with all my heart. I collect, I have some little like mini, I don't know if they're considered the ball joint dolls or not, but they're just like little dolls. They're so cute. I love them. Yeah, I collect such a variety. I have a few silicone dolls. I collect such a variety of dolls that it's fun. Paradise Gallery, Ashton Drake. I mean, like, such a variety. All right, we're gonna have to move on. I forgot we have more questions. Number 2, what dolls have you collected in the past? So in the past, when I was little, I was kind of like I am right now. I was like kind of like, what do they call that? Eclectic, something like that, where you just, it's a variety. When I was little, I was the same way. I had Cabbage Patch, My Buddy, kind of like lifelike dolls that were lifelike as much as they could be back in the day for little kids, and a variety of dolls. Because I mean, I still have some of them, and they're a variety. And then as I got older, I did collect porcelain dolls. My grandma collected porcelain dolls. She collected all kinds of dolls, but she did collect some really pretty porcelain dolls. So I had a small porcelain collection. However, porcelain's not my thing now. So I did give away all but 2 of my porcelain dolls, and they're my Belle porcelain dolls from Beauty and the Beast. And then I started collecting, I think I did the animators dolls first, the Disney animators dolls. I started collecting those. That led me to collecting the 18-inch Our Generation dolls, which led me into collecting the My Life As dolls, which led me into collecting the Reborns. So that's how I got here, guys. That's how I got here. So it says, the number 3 is, did you like and or play with dolls as a child? Did you like and play with dolls as a child? I just answered that question earlier. Yes, I did. I had quite the doll collection as a little girl. I loved my dolls. They were my biggest pleasure as a child. Number 4, do you have any dolls from your childhood? Yes, I do. I have a few. Not a ton. I think I have 4 or 5, something like that, from my actual childhood. Now I've recollected dolls that I used to have as a child and I have now. So, and number 5, what is your dream doll currently, right now? What's your dream doll? And it can be any doll. Don't have to be a reborn. It can be any doll. And right now, I think my biggest dream doll is I think it's to get the American Girl doll. I've been wanting one for a long time, so probably maybe for Christmas or something. I also really like the Bitty Babies. I would really like the American Girl Bitty Baby. But yeah, I can't think of any others. Like, I have like a whole list of reborns. We've been over that before. But right now, I'm just going to say, besides the reborns that I have a list of, I would really like an American Girl doll. So that's it. So if you guys want to follow along, if you guys want to play along, you can just answer down in the question box below or the comment box below. Or like I said, if you have a channel, you can go ahead and do your own video and answer these questions. It's up to you. You do what you want to do. All right, this is a really long video. This is one of the longest videos I think I've made. So we're going to go ahead and say thank you so much for coming along to the coffee chat. One more sip before we go. As always, what are you guys drinking? What are you guys drinking with me? Yeah, so we're gonna say, I'm just trying to think, make sure I tried to squeeze so much into this video. Give us a thumbs up if you like the video. Don't forget to subscribe if you're not. Turn on your bell notifications, and while you're there, you can join the Flutterflies if you would so like to. It is a monthly membership for $4.99, and if you hit the join button, it will tell you what you get, but you're not joined yet. You gotta put your information in and stuff like that to get joined up. So don't worry about that, because I know a lot of people are like, well, I'm afraid to hit the join button. But you would have to put your information in, but it'll tell you what you get for your $4.99 a month. And don't forget to leave your comments down in the comment section below. If you decide to do the Dolly question tag, make sure to tag me in it so I can hear your answers. I would love to hear your answers. And look out for the new tag with small dolls and stuffies. Yeah, let me think. Check out the description box. I'll throw all kinds of things down in there. And I think that's it. So we're gonna say, be kind, be gentle, but most importantly, be you, because we love you just the way you are. See you next time, guys. Bye.